Okay, so waist power, knee power, whole body power is the topic that we're working on there. And let's start with working on waist power. Most people, if you've been involved in any kind of sport thing, or golf, or baseball, or other kinds of things, other martial arts, even with punching and all of that, have heard about the idea that use waist power, get your whole body into it, these kinds of things. What I found is even people who've had a lot of the different kinds that said to them, and a lot of different kinds of training, tend not to really move that way. And so I'm going to try to help you to do that. The best example I'll use, most people when I say move your waist, they move their hips, or they try to move their hips. And the difference is that if I'm coming across here and I'm going to move my hips this way, or my waist this way, this is the hips, and then do that with your waist, and it's not the same thing. And so the first thing I would recommend to you just to see that difference is stand where your legs are kind of locked and your feet are a little bit wide there, a little bit wider than shoulder width, and turn so that you face the sides this way, and keep your hips to the front. And what you're moving now is actually your waist. So you could turn and look all the way to the side. To do that, you had to let your waist come around, but your hips are still, my hips are still facing that way. The big deal here is that the hips themselves are bone and bone in socket. And when you start doing this with them a bunch to get power, you're now grating on those bones and tearing things up that aren't, you're using things that really aren't meant to do that to that degree. There's other ways that those are supposed to work that are appropriate. Anyway, so with your, what you could also do, not just this, but this way, and do your waist here, right? And make sure that your hips are staying to the front. Just turn the waist, and you'll feel this coming across here, and you may feel your diaphragm kicking up and down, and then the breath coming in and out of the body because of it, because of the diaphragm raising up and down. The other way you could do this is to drop into a horse, kind of low, this way, and the same idea, and keep your knees not moving, your hips not moving. It's everything from here up, this soft tissue, and if you feel in here below your ribs coming around, that's all soft tissue. Well, that is meant to do this, and actually by doing it carefully and working it, you're now able to strengthen those areas. Okay, the other one you could do is stand with your feet together and hands not on your hips, but above where it's actually on that soft tissue at the waist. And again, leave the hips facing the front. Turn the rest like to look behind you this way. And so I'm mostly right now trying to, for this first couple things, what I've been doing is trying to get you to feel the waist as opposed to the hips. Let me have somebody for a volunteer. It's all good. What I want you to do with your partner on this, and this is to see, to get the aspects of waist power, bunch up there pretty strong for me, brace up, right? And so I'm going to push this way, where I'm not moving anything else, but I'm pushing into him. Come back and be kind of grr. This way, and now I'm going to do it where I turn my waist here and turn my waist back, and so I'm this way. And that's waist. So do it without the waist, and then with the waist, with your partner braced up the same both times. You can do this with a really big heavy bag or something as well. And ideally, even the bigger, the better, as long as you can still move them when you use your waist. You're mostly using it to compare the difference between using your waist and not using your waist. Do that first. We'll be doing some other exercises here with it. What I am going to do is let you see on a wood board real quick, and you can tell it's got some strength to it, right? Here's this, and then that transfer, so that I'm practicing transfer, and waist turning, and knee bounce, and then put all those together, and it's no effort. You could keep handing me boards, and I could keep doing that as long as I get the pieces. Because I don't have to hit it hard here. I'm just touching it with this. So this is fine. It's not getting anything. That transfer happening is where I'm getting the good break at. And so the other part of this is let's say that he swings around behind me. Well, if I do this, keep coming, that's just going to go ahead and probably hurt my arm and come through. But if I'll transfer, you good?
Yeah.
Felt my whole body weight come through there. Come with the other one. Come with the other one. Same thing. And if I touch him anywhere, it's all like that. So come out here once so you can kind of feel. See the other part of this, let's say the person's up here already. Well, so I do this transferring and all of this, and I'm here, but I'm striking them or whatever, and I'll let him feel the first ones. Come back again, or he's punching around to me. Oh, yeah. And bring that other punch out here. And I'm touching him, but he can feel my whole body weight in every contact. This way, sorry. Yeah. The knees. Sorry. That one didn't really feel. You good? I'm just touching him, but I'm touching him with my whole body weight every time. I don't care. Right? Sorry. Come again. There you come. So I'm just touching him with it. Come with, you good? Come with the other one. And he can tell you, what's it doing to your arms? Can you punch with that? It's paralyzed now. Okay. Hold your arm out there once. Mostly back? Still a little bit. Okay. Anybody else want to feel that for a second?